My name is Natalia.
How old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
Okay. Welcome to Tutus and Tennis Shoes. My name is Kenesha Tillman. I'm the owner and operator. And here I'm with Natalia. She'll be our model for today. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use the new line. These are some of the tools you'll need along with the actual products. You will need a rat tail comb, and you will need options for detangling. So today I have a wet brush, and then I also have a dimming brush. You will also need clips to section the hair off. Little fun alligator clips. Or you can use these kind of clips that are kind of flat. They tend to not get in the way when you are styling hair. So if you look in your brochure that you got with your product, you will see that you start with the L. I tried to make the hair care line as easy to use as possible. So the L is in the spray bottle. If you read the back, the ingredients, the first ingredient is water. The second one is a silicone. That silicone is great because it's developed to stick to the hair and fill in some of the places where the porosity is a little different. This silicone does not build up. It does not cause dryness. It actually is water soluble, so it will rinse off when you get ready to shampoo the hair. So you're going to start with the L, and you're going to mist it over the head. You can be pretty generous with the L because you want the hair to have some wetness when you get ready to detangle. Also, starting with the L and the water-based product, you're adding moisture to the hair. Healthy hair has a great balance of moisture and protein. If you look on the back again, the third ingredient on the L is glycerin. Glycerin is a natural humectant, which means it'll help pull moisture out the air into the child's hair. So it's all good stuff. Then you want to go in with, I usually use my rat tail comb to start sectioning. And I do it pretty gently because we haven't detangled a lot. So I'm going to section her off in about 4 sections. And then I'll go in and detangle those. So as you can see, I use the front of the comb. And I use it kind of like a pencil. And just go down. Now these parts don't have to be exact because we're just using them to section out the hair so you don't feel overwhelmed when you're trying to detangle. And that way you also know what section you've already detangled. So we're sort of kind of in the middle. Again, I'm not worried about whether or not it's perfect. I'm going to put this one in a clip on this side. And then I'm going to go over here and start in the middle and go towards the ear. This is a pretty simple parting method. You're essentially getting the hair in quarters. If you go from the middle of the front of the head, so kind of line up your comb with the nose to the back, the nape of the neck, where there's kind of a divot in the back, then you'll get about an even 4 sections. Now go ahead and wet down the section that I plan on detangling again. Sorry, I might have got her forehead. The great thing about these products, they are designed to be used on kids. They are designed to be gentle. So even if you get a little on their forehead, they'll be all right. You can take the wet brush and start detangling. I tend to pull the tangles towards the ends. So I'm just gently brushing over the outside of this quarter with the wet brush, pulling the tangles towards the ends. Then I'll go in and take that fourth and section it off again into a smaller section. So that's an 1/8. And you see I just use my fingers. It's nothing real technical about it. And just continue to brush through it. Now that I brought all those tangles to the ends, all I have to do is just go back to the ends and pull them all the way out. So you can see that was easy to brush through. So at this point I'll go ahead and add the cream. The cream is your second product. It is a mixture of oils, water with an emulsifier to hold those molecules together. So again, healthy hair is a great balance of moisture and protein. When you follow up the liquid with the cream, you're basically sealing in some of that moisture you just added. So as you see, I go down from the roots to the ends, and then I pay special attention to the ends because the ends are the oldest part of the hair. It's been there the longest. So you want to make sure you get that good and moisturized. We're done with that part. you look in your brochure, you do have 3 products. You have the L, the C, and the O. The O I usually wait to the very last to do because it depends on the style, and because her hair is a looser curl, I don't want to weigh it down with a whole lot of oil. So what I'll do is when I finish styling her hair, I'll put a couple of drops in the parts. A good way to help limit the discomfort is to hold the hair in between the child's scalp and where you're actually brushing. So that way, as you're brushing out the tangles, you're brushing against your own strength, not against their scalp. You're not just ripping through it and pulling it from the scalp. That also minimizes the amount of damage you're going to cause with the brush. That part is detangled. Add a little cream. Roots to ends, and then you're going to seal those into the ends. So I'm just going to repeat this process over the next sections. I'll put this into a quarter and do the same thing that I did over here and do that with both of the back sections. Okay, so we're back. We're going to go ahead and do the styling section. And as you can see in your brochure under quick styling tips, it talks about styling in small sections. So what I've done here is I parted this section back here. This is what I'm going to style first. We're going to put it in a ponytail. So you can use the Fix for this one. It is a styling product. It's kind of like a gel, or it is a gel, but it's not going to dry the hair. So I tend to take a little bit and put it on the back of my hand just so it's close and I don't have to keep digging in the jar. For the styling portion, you will need your rat tail comb again and some black rubber bands to help hold the hair, and then a boar's bristle brush, and sometimes even a toothbrush. Okay. So in this small section back here, I'm going to take a little bit of the gel and just go all the way around the section. If you compare that side to this side, you can see that it caught the little curls and it helps smooth them into the rest of the hair. So essentially the Fix helps reduce some of the frizz for a style. So if you have a hard time doing ponytails, and it always looks frizzy, or even braids and it always looks frizzy, the Fix will come in and help you right on out. So this won't get crusty. It will not damage the hair. It is an aloe-based product. And you can see, it's a nice smooth ponytail. So from there, I'll probably put some twist in her hair, and then we'll do a cute ponytail or something up here. If you're following along, you can duplicate what I just showed you there on this side. Do you like the way the products smell?
Yes.
What do you think they smell like?
I think they smell like fruit mixed.
Fruit mixed? Mm-hmm. I think my favorite one to smell is probably the C, the middle one that we used, because it smells kind of a little bit like cake. So as you can see, I just duplicated the ponytail on this side. I did the exact same steps. So as you can see, we finished up with most of the style. I'm going to go ahead and put a twist there. Protective styles help hold in the moisture, all that good stuff we just added with the products. It helps hold it in the hair, and it also protects the ends. So to finish the style, I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-strand twist on this side. I added a little Fix to the ends. I'm going to add a little bit more as I go down, just to help smooth the little hairs into it. Because I'm making a larger twist, sometimes I have to go through with the comb and just kind of pick it out a little bit. So today I just wanted to demonstrate a fairly easy style that you all can duplicate at home with a little practice. The main thing I wanted to show you was how to use the product line to keep the child's hair healthy. And if you're not good at styling, that will come. But the best thing to do is to learn how to keep their hair healthy. And this line makes it super easy for you. At the end of her 2-strand twist, I'm just going to add a little rubber band to hold it, just like there's a rubber band at the top. So if she was a young lady that was into barrettes, you could put a ball on top right over this black rubber band, And that's something you could change out every day. One other styling secret is after you've applied the fix, you might want to go back with a little comb and just smooth it all up. Then you want to take a scarf. So you're going to get a silk satin or satin scarf. Try to stay away from cotton. And you're just going to place it on the child's head, right at their hairline, so it covers the whole head up. You'll bring it to the back, cross it over, and come back around up front. And since this one is fairly long, we're going to go back to the back again. And then we just tie it. It's not cute. It's not meant to be cute. It's meant to hold the hair up front down, so the fix gets a chance to set. This is like the most important step. The products are awesome. They have moisturized the hair. They've gotten it to a cute style, but if you really want those small curls to lay down, you need to do this step, okay? So we put her in a scarf. She'll go run around a little bit for maybe about 10 minutes, and then we'll take the scarf off, and ta-da, you're done.